Good day to Suicidal. I am Marceli Finansela Malahang with number metric BB22110825 will present you for the first part of group assignment 1. For the part 1 question, we need to find the answer based on the table given us from the question. Frequency is how many times it occurs. Meanwhile, relative frequency, we divide the frequency into the smallest number, and cumulative relative frequency we can get by adding up to the next relative frequency. In order to construct the appropriate graph, we need to follow the steps. Step 1. Sort each dataset into classes. Step 2. Calculate the frequency of each classes. Step 3. Calculate relative frequency of each frequency. And step 4. Find the cumulative relative frequency. For the range, number of visit class is 5 and number of purchase order is 15. Next, the appropriate graph for relative frequency is histogram. The above histogram charts are show skewed to the right or positively skewed distributions. As shown on the graphs, both of them has a narrow tail to the right. Last but not least, the appropriate graph for cumulative relative frequency is OGIF. It shows a right skewed distribution or positively skewed distribution, which the graphs has a long right tail.
Hi, my name is Siti Malina binti Ali Akbar. My student ID is BB221107662. Today I will present about answer for part 2, which is calculate and compare measure of central location between the two metrics. First, before we can compare, we must find the mean, median and mode. Firstly, for number of visit mean, I use formula x equal to total of relative frequency divided by total of frequency. So 53.8 plus 54.4 plus until 35.7 divided by 30, then you will get 37.7. For median, you must arrange the relative frequency number from small number to big number, then find the middle number. So for middle number, I get 34.1 and 34.9. Then I plus these two numbers, then divide by 2, I get 34.5. For the mode, I get 34.1 that appears 2 times. Secondly, for number of purchase order mean, I use formula which is x equal to total of cumulative relative frequency divided by total of frequency. Then I get 166.8. How I get this? 199.4 plus 231.9 plus until 172.8 divided by 30. That's how I get the answer. For median, same as the number of visit median, but use cumulative relative frequency number, then I get 163.3 plus 164.5 divided by 2. The answer is 163.9. For number of purchase doesn't have mode which mean equal to 0, then we can compare these two. As we can see, the mean between the two metrics is greater than median, which means the distribution is positively skewed. And for the mode, the data set has one clear mode, which indicates an unimodal distribution. That's all from me. Thank you.
This is Sublimasan, BB2211096. My part is 3. Calculate percentile and construct false plot in each dataset. This is the table exceeding data from lowest to highest. Formula to find percentile. 25 percentile is 30 plus 1, 25 divided 107 point. So answer 7.75. Subset 31.8 plus 0.75. 32.0 minus 31.8. So we got is 31.95. So here 15 percentile, so 30 plus 1, 15 divided 100, 15.5, 34.1 plus 0.5, 34.9 minus 34.1. Answer we got 34.5. So number 5 divided 100, So the answer will be 3.25. So the next is 15.5.1 plus 0.25, 46.6 minus 45.1. The answer we got 45.475. Formula outlier is quarter 3 minus quarter 1 multiple with 1.5. So here 5 minus 31.95, 35.525 multiple is 1.5, 20.28. Quarter 1 minus minimum 31.95, 23.0, 8.95, max minus 130, 54.2, 45.3, 8.7. No outlier found in this data. Rate box score 23.0 is the minimum, 15.4.2 is the maximum. Next is a data set of number of purchases in million. The accident data, those few values. 25 percentile, we got 7.75, 139.1 plus 0.75, 114.3 minus 131.1, so the answer 140. For the 15 percentile, 30 plus 1, 15 divided 115.5, 163.3 plus 0.5, 164.5 minus 163.3, so the answer 163.9. So the next one is we got 23.25, 197.2 plus 0.25, 198.6 minus 197.2. The answer we got 197.55. The outlier, so 197.55 minus 140, 7.55. Multiple with 1.5, we got 86.33. Here minimum 140, 116.5, 23.5. Maximum 239 minus 107.55, we got 41.55. So there is no outlier. The box score minimum 116.5, maximum 231.9.
Greetings to Dr. Saizal and all my friends. My name is Nurain. Metric number BB221104747. And today I would like to explain about part 4, calculate and compare measures of dispersion between the two metrics. So the first part is calculate the range. The formula for range is range equal to maximum value minus minimum value. For number of visits, I get the answer is 31.2. Meanwhile, for number of purchase order, I get the answer is 115.4. For the second part is calculate the mean absolute deviation. The formula of MAD is sum square observation divided by mean. The first thing I do is sum the number of visits on e-commerce website, and I got the total is 1131.4, and I divide it by 30, and I get the mean is 37.71. So I do the mean absolute deviation, and I get the answer is 7.448. The same things I do for the number of purchase order. I sum the number of purchase order on e-commerce website, and I get the answer is 5004.5, and I divide it to 30 e-commerce website, and I get the mean is 166.82. So the total of mean absolute deviation is 25.658 million for purchase order. The third part is calculate the variance and standard deviation. The formula as shown above. The square power of 2 is the sample variance. Meanwhile, for the x is value of the element, and the sample mean. Meanwhile, for the n is sample size. For number of visit, I get the answer is 8.72%. Meanwhile, for number of purchase order is 31.43%. And the last part is calculate the coefficient of variation. The formula of CV is S divided by X. S stands for standard deviation, and X stands for the sample mean. For number of visit, I get the answer is 0.23. Meanwhile, for the number of purchase order is 0.19%. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nuraini, and I'm going to present part 5 is calculate and interpret measure of association between the two metrics. This part is divided by 2, which is covariance and correlations. So for the covariance, we use the formula SXY, sum up to x minus x min, multiply with y minus y min, and divided with n minus 1. We will get 513,119 million divided by 30 minus 1, which is 29. So the answer would be 176.9. As for the correlation, we use RXY equal SXY divided by SXSY, which is standard deviations, and we will get 176.9 divided with 8.72 multiplied with 31.43. So we will get the answer 0.65. Then the number of visit and number of purchase order have a strong relationship. That's all for me. Thank you.